Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Malaga really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Goulet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out to the left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff!
The goal scorer for Malaga.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one.
Manchester truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Manchester really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he was quick to react. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Xabi Alonso. Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, that is a nice touch. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Malaga, number 10. Coming on the field is number 11.
Joaquin Munoz. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. Joaquin Munoz. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that. Koundé. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. Lewandowski. Shot a goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Malaga, number 9, number 22, coming on the field, number 21, number 7.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. The final 5 minutes.
Malaga nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. We are into stoppage time. Oh, that's delightful. And he's got away from him. And that'll be the end of that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
We are glad to inform you that our new
Your
range
final
of
thoughts, Jim?
Manchester really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.
And that's where... A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, for anyone who's... And the shots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? And there's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah,
he's given it away. He's got away. And the finish! Relentless, just relentless. They are purring, truly purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! And a neat finish. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. And it's O'Shea. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. James. He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
This is a police announcement. Please be made aware of the crowd control measures that will be in place after the match. Please look at the screen for further details. Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, it is
today's
only day
match.
one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined a generation.
And English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Simons. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And smartly reclaimed. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. And this is Gerrard. Saliba gets it clear. Now it's Aguero. No, it's come to nothing. Raya clears. There will be a throw-in. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Chance! Now who's going to be... He's going for goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Searching for... It's Aguero! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get rid. Isak. No, he's not getting his way this time. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And that is well cleared. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, no joy this time. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Xavi Simons. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Steven Gerrard.
So the action resumes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Aguero. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Foden. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Foden. That's been slipped through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And it's Nunez. Takes a shot! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can thump it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. And he was alert to it. That's an imaginative pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Aguero. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Alexander Isak. Coming on the field is
Aguero proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Shinji Kagawa. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Martin Odegaard.
It's going to be another throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 11, El Hadji.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get it through? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. James calmly anticipates. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Has he won it? He just might have won it!
Number 11.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. That has not gone well. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Their wedding anniversaries today. Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we
today's
have
match.
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been won straight back. Now it's Aubameyang. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's not got that quite right. Can he get it through? And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Santos are looking to go forward now. Just about within shooting range. No goals as yet. Messi tries from distance. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Gerrard. And they've got rid.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Scholes. Well read, nice interception. And he's managed to get free. Gerrard. Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. And that could set him on his way. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. He is through here. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So off we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Now that's well seen too. Cafu getting this one clear. Beckham. There will be a throw-in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to play it through. Aubameyang wants to run onto this. Goes for goal! But he's left disappointed.
Aubameyang really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Can he finish? It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really whips.
And he shoots! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. We're looking at a different... Aguero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he lines up... Oh, what has happened here?
Manchester clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's run loose here. It's goals! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good fly! Goal! Santos! And the comeback is complete.
For Santos, after 85 minutes in.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He can run onto that.
Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Rijkaard gets it away. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Ronaldo is sharing after that one. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And this is Bale, and he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Aguero. He's having a pop! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Costa Curta. Quarter of an hour played. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Luis Suarez, he'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bale aims beyond the defence. Now this tries a shot! And he's done it! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chance.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
That's good play from him.
He's in, must be! Oh, straight chance! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 32 minutes in.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the through ball. He is through here. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And he is just ripping it up. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. And it's O'Reilly. Batistuta. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale.
3 minutes at a time.
It's run loose here. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. And he was quick to react. And he's being shifted off it. O'Shea. Somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is... It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 58 minutes...
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball.
Oh, Bamiyang! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That has not gone well. Nice bit of trickery. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Brahim Diaz. O'Reilly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Diaz. He's in a... Just the keeper in. It's Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries one from range. Deftly away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
India have their third corner.
Number 6, Gabriel Batistuta.
And that has been cleared.
Number 8, Pelé. Number 7,
Looking wide. He's quick to return it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on the field is number 26, Shinji Kagawa.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Just eases him off the ball. Now that's well seen too. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Aguero to Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Alaba. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tries to get it clear. Looking for options for movement. Messi shot a goal! Now in he goes again. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Batistuta gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Puyol cuts out the pass. Fiore is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, looking to play him in. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Fiore! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu.
Manchester certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vinicius Junior is always looking to break lines. Aubameyang. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff quietly revving up. And the pass is intercepted. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that could set him on his way. And he's running through. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 25, Pierre Aubameyang.
And back to the keeper they go. Pelé, he's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior finding himself in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Balde. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, it's a great ball here. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field.
Hazard.
Number 21.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 22.
Chance! And that really should have been that.
Aubameyang really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Flashes it, a chance! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 82 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Pierre Aubameyang. Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Xavi Alonso. Coming on to
So we
replace
have
him
further
is
activity on the
number
bench here.
13.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, this is a great position. O'Shea getting this one clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Cruyff! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pele. That's the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Those of you making their way home on
The end of the game.
Today,
Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. This to make it 1-0. That is some save from Khan! And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Figo. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's there to get it away. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That is Stuta! And he's really put himself on the line here. Baresi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Khan getting this one clear. Arsenal have it back and can go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland. And here's Aubameyang. Beckham. To Messi. Now it's Beckham. Messi. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. Plays a sharp little ball here. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Totti. And it's Kadiolu. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a hit! Zambrotta. And this is Totti. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Again, the flag's up. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has... And he shoots! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending was strong and firm. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
This is Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, played right into his path. Now then, the ball's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Aubameyang.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Kadiolu. Kadiolu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And that is well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Haaland. And here's Aubameyang. Takes the shot!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him.
And it's been taken short.
Number 11, Wesley
And it's
Sneijder.
Zambrotta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cafu wins the duel this time. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Haaland.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gerrard has given away a free kick. Schneider. Played into space. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello, everyone. We would like
Thoughts
you
on
to
what
have a
we've
look
just
at the
seen?
screen
Yeah,
with
well,
details
I've been on the
about
losing
good
side
work
in
the
games like
surrounding
this, and
community.
I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Gerrard, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance. Getting up there! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Over to the right flank, and that was asking for too much. O'Reilly to O'Shea. Beckham. And it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Isak. Isak had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Aubameyang. Simeone. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Isak. And it's O'Reilly. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
O'Reilly. Batistuta. Out towards the flank. That's where it came from. Header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
After 27 minutes in.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Oh, he's all alone!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. And he's managed to get free. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pavlovic cuts it out. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Kovacic. Batistuta. O'Reilly. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Hello, everyone.
Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And here is the first touch of the second half. Knocks it out wide. That's a delicate pass. Bullish header! Well taken goal. But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. There could be trouble here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka. Knocks it into space. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Pass is just off target. Pavlovic. Batistuta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Good ball, good take. The terrific effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Norway, number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Gerrard currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice bit of trickery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress. Simeone. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away. And he's lost his man here. Oh, just the keeper goes for a shot! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
After 79 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 5.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, played right into his path. Pele, it's loose, and there's a race for the... And again! And a neat finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
After 83 minutes in.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good progress on the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Messi, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just
today's
about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aubameyang. Now O'Reilly. Gerrard. Beckham. He's in a good position here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Aubameyang. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Van Bommel calmly anticipates. Diaz. Koundé. And Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Van Dijk. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Aubameyang is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Gerrard. Played out wide. Can he get it through? And this is Gerrard. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now it's Aguero. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, looking to play him in. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Kovacic.
2 added minutes.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi, given the lift of his goal, passing is crisp and sharp. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So the action resumes. Messi. Kovacic. That's a clever-looking ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cafu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And he's gone backward here. Kovacic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gets his head on it! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
This is a promising build-up. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a very good one. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field, number 5. Pierre.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pele to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Aguero going after that. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that has not gone well. Kovacic. And here's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Puyol. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Messi. Cafu. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
After 90 minutes in.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches. A case now of complete
Number
control.
26.
Nice bit of... It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Number 18.
It could be a lifeline!
Luis
Two
Suarez.
more needed! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Pelé. He's played it. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi
Hello,
voted
everyone.
man of the
In case
match,
of an
and
emergency,
deservedly so.
Please make sure you follow the instructions.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Can he get on the end of this? Onana promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good. There's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He'll try to keep this alive. Knocks it into Beckham! He's scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rice. And Koundé. Onana. Barcelona are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
No way through. Looking for the run. Messi. Oh, what? And he shoots! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aguero. Closing in on goal. Towering header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Olmo, played with finesse, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beckham. So what can they make of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Now the real chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
After 45 minutes in.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike.
Barcelona, number 25.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're underway for the second half. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a very decent... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Onana. And he's there to belt it away. De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé calmly anticipates.
Manchester really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they are prompt with their pressing. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice, this is promising. But he's cut it out. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 77 minutes is...
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 22, number 6, Gabriel Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 8, Pelé. Number 26, Shinji Kagawa. Number 7, Sergio Aguero.
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, and a chance! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
For Barcelona, after 81 minutes...
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Cafu. And the return pass. Kagawa. It's Kagawa! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And this is Bale, and he's found a way past, and it's Bale. He's having a shot! just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. And it's lofted through here. Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers. And here's Bale, aims beyond the defence, and that is well cleared. Pele, and that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.